Yo, so I just got this UCO candle lantern the other day from sale, and when I went to go purchase it, they were sold out of the foam housings for it. So it's basically like a foam padded housing that can, just protect it while it's being transported in your pack. As you can see, there is a glass insert on this, so it is susceptible to breaking. So you got to be extra careful with it when in transport. However, I was like, I don't even want the foam case for it. I'd rather make my own out of leather, maybe coat it in some sort of wool fiber, something of the sort, just make it look cool and rustic. But I went through my leather scraps and I didn't have enough to complete my current project as well as make a whole new project. So I said, what could I do in the meantime? I didn't have really anything specific to carry it in. However, um, I did find something to house my UCO candles in, which was an old uh, chocolate wafer tin. Um, we get these from the dollar store. It's probably a dollar for the tin. You get some chocolate wafers in it, and you get storage afterwards. So I did have a candle kit in my bag the last time I went out. Basically, I thought, if I have some spare time, I'll make myself a candle. So I put in some beeswax as well as a long piece of candle wick, as well as some random cotton balls. So basically, what I figured I would do was, just put them all together. And, I don't know that I would need to make a candle, considering I have three candles. But, the more the merrier, I guess. I usually do bring an emergency candle out into the woods with me when I go. So, I think that one candle maxes out at like 9 or 10 hours or something of the sort. However, these ones are each 9 hours and it takes up about the same amount of space as the other ones. So these fit in here fairly well um, with the wax and my old candle kit. Um, and then yeah, so I was wondering about this, and sure enough, this fits in here. However, this just is an aluminum container, so it's still going to get dinged up. However, I had an old sock. This sock, I burned a hole in it while I was winter camping last year with John Hedderwick, and I've been using it as a sleeve for my canteen. Um, Basically, I'll boil my water on a cold night, put the canteen in the sock, and just throw it in my sleeping bag or under my wool blanket with me. However, I didn't need the whole sock. So what I did was I measured out how much I needed with the canteen bare minimum, and then I threw my lantern in there. So I've tied it off at the bottom. I just stitched it with some bank line and a homemade sewing needle. But anyways, this fits in here quite perfectly with just enough room to spare. And this is also like the bare minimum that I would need of sock for my canteen. So the sock now has a dual purpose. So now I have my whole candle and lantern kit in two little packable tins.